Welcome, everybody, to Pasadena and the majestic Rose Bowl, one of the unique settings in all of sport. This year's Rose Bowl, presented by Prudential, is a crucial part of the college football playoff. We are through the opening round of this year's playoff, and now the pressure is mounting in the quarterfinals. A matchup between one side that's had time to rest and recover, and another team that's battle-tested, already off one playoff victory. As we'll see the number 5 seed in this playoff, the Georgia Bulldogs, taking on the number 4 seed in the playoff, the Wisconsin Badgers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. And here we go, a college football playoff quarterfinal game. Only one team here can keep their championship dreams alive. Kickoff team out there. We're ready to rumble for this college football playoff game. Fields it just outside the goal line. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. So the Georgia Bulldogs offense will have the football first here. Everything that happens on this field today is just heightened, Kirk, because it happens on this amazing stage at the foot of the San Gabriel Mountains. Nothing like it.
Nothing like it to me in all sports. We've been calling this game for such a long time, and I think we both agree it's one of our favorite games to call each year. And when we get a good matchup like this, it makes it that much better.
And the defense not fooled there. They stop him for no gain.
Well, we've seen this from this defense all year long, the ability to stop the run, and they get things started here on this first play of the game with being stout up front.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Makes the catch downfield. Solid gain there. Moves the ball out to the 32.
Well, you wonder if the receiver adjusted his route to get closer to that first down line. Whatever he did, it works. Move the sticks.
Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Running past the 45. Breaks clear. End zone ahead. And just like that, in one play, they moved into scoring position at the 23. Georgia setting up for the 1st and 10 now. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give.
Just love watching this back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and gets a nice, solid gain.
Georgia has moved into the red zone. Handoff here from the shotgun. They stop him, but it's a first down.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
Doesn't quite get in, but it sets up a 1st and goal for this offense. The Bulldogs will line up now. It's 1st and goal. Makes it across the goal line. Touchdown, Dogs. But they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. PAT makes it 7-0. Now they get set to kick it away. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. The Badgers offense takes the field. Our first chance to see them today. Well, it's not easy to narrow down the impact players. Just a few guys, Kirk, but what do you expect from them today?
Well, we got guys that can make plays as well as anybody in the country on both sides of the ball. That's why I think this matchup is so exciting. Two good teams with great individual players.
They'll tackle him right at the 31. And the Badgers looking to crank up the tempo a bit. Play fake, looking to throw the football. Fired into a tight window and picked off. Not much on the return there, but the takeaway to set up the offense at the 38.
Sometimes that primetime game, the whole nation is watching, brings out some extra energy, some nerves. Maybe the quarterback is feeling that a little bit. I did not expect him to throw a pick, especially on the opening drive.
And the pass is intercepted as he throws into double coverage that time. Can he take it all the way? Past the 10. And he's going to score on the pick 6. Touchdown, Badgers. How about that, Kirk? A defensive touchdown to tie this football game.
Well, you only get a handful of those in an entire season. To be able to come up with that in this game to tie the game is just big time by this defense, and it gets them right back where they need to be.
Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. He'll bring it out from his end zone. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. And the powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. They're trying to recover from that last possession. They had things going, but then a pick six, a devastating play. They got to recover from that right now. Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin at the 19. And the wideout goes in motion. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. He's past the 30. Tackle made after a solid gain. They'll spot the ball at the 34. Line getting set up. It's a first down play. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. And they'll tackle him for a loss of 5 yards.
Because I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What's an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well do you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
Offense looking to convert on third and short from the 42. Can they make the yardage or face a tricky fourth down decision? They've got it, but that completion good enough for first down yardage. This Georgia offense is moving quickly down the field. Handoff heading left. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
There's the handoff. The pickup is 4. Sets up a 3rd and 6 now.
When you can get good chunks of yardage like this on early downs, it just keeps you on schedule, leading to more manageable third down situations. Never underestimate the value of consistently getting 4 or more yards a pop like that.
Good throw to the left. And it's picked off. He throws it right into double coverage and pays for it. And look at the return after the interception. Sets the offense up in good shape. And the Wisconsin offense is back out on the field. This offense trying to bounce back. The last possession ended in a pick. It's an RPO. The quarterback gets it out quickly. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play. And the Badgers will come to the line to run the hurry-up. Looking to pass here on second down. Grab behind the line. It's Hall. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. They're backed up here trying to make something happen on third and long. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the first down. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete. And the Badgers will have to punt this one away. He's on to kick it away, helping his team with field position. Kicked it too far. It lands in the end zone for a touchback. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. And they'll stop him short of the line to gain.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
The drive stays alive with that completion for a first down. They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Defense makes the tackle here on the final play of the first quarter. So at the end of one, we are dead even as these teams continue their pursuit of a national championship. Let's take a quick look at the game summary so far. We've got a good one in our hands, which we're hoping for in a playoff game as we begin the second period. Georgia getting set with a 1st and 10 now. And here's the handoff. Stop after a small gain. Now looking at 2nd and 9. It's a quick grab. They get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
Well, anytime an offensive coordinator calls a wide receiver screen, he's trying to get offensive linemen out in front of the receiver to create a wall so that receiver can pick a lane to run through. How about the defense here, though? That's called team pursuit and swarming to the football. They didn't give him any lanes, so not much yards downfield for the receiver.
The offense still on the field to go for it on 4th and 11. You snap it, quarterback looking to throw the ball. He's got it, enough for a first down. They've got him, but he easily makes the first down, and this drive keeps going. A new set of downs after that completion. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. Offense getting set up. Here's second down. They'll run it from the gun. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
You know, in the RPO game, the quarterback's got to make really sound decisions on that read. Either give it when it's the right time or you pull it out and make the throw. Here, I think he's kind of in that gray area, decides to hand it off and at least picked up some positive yards.
Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Can't hold on. Good defensive play, brings up a fourth down.
Well, they go to the air to try to pick up this first down, but it just wasn't meant to be. Defense was ready, made sure to force them into this fourth down.
And he's going to fling it deep, going for it all here. Catch made in the end zone. Touchdown, Bulldogs. That kind of execution on a long drive, that's why this team made it in the college football playoff.
That's exactly right. Being able to mix in the run with the pass, picking up first downs, and eventually coming up with the touchdown. That is a tough thing to do, and they made it look easy.
The extra point makes the lead 14-7. Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now. And it's fielded. Can the returner make something happen here? And he's brought down at the 16, with the better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchback. And the Wisconsin offense back out on the field. They're coming off a quick 3 and out, so looking to put something together on this drive with a little more urgency. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? Off the play fake, looking to throw. Fires it to the wideout. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. That gain is good enough for a first down. Ball spotted at the 42.
Chris, you can see when the offensive line does their job and gives this quarterback time to throw, you're going to see plays like this and first downs for the Badgers offense. They've had some good ones over the years. Very efficient. Of course, Russell Wilson is the name that stands out, but they've had others. Scott Tolzien, Darrell Bevel, Jim Sorgi, Brooks Bollinger. Some good quarterback play that always seems to make the right decision.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. And the Badgers come to the line in a hurry up. And he'll drop back here on third down. Throws the ball away, but not before taking a hit. And the Badgers will bring their punt team onto the field when he comes for his second punt of the game. Oh, it landed at the 7 and bounced into the end zone for a touchback. And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. They punched it into the end zone the last time. Let's see if this defense has made some adjustments to stop them this time. That gain moves the ball out near the 25. Now it's second down here. They'll change the pre-snap look now. Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. The pocket breaking down. Didn't see anybody open, just throws it away. That's now going to bring up third down. Third down here. Time for perhaps one more play before the 2-minute warning. On third down, he drops to throw. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. It's a big gain all the way to enemy territory, tackled at the 45. And the clock stops now for the 2-minute warning. A chance to strategize here before we reach halftime. And that run produces a decent gain.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Not able to hook up there. Incomplete. It's third down for the offense. Dropping back. We're going to throw for the first down. Looking for the wideout. Incomplete for a third straight play. Well, no surprise here. They're already 2 for 2 on fourth down. Got to make it 3 for 3 here. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. That's the third pick tonight thrown by this QB.
Well, it looks like somebody did a great job of preparing himself to get ready for this football game. It's his second interception in this game so far. Obviously, reviewed the tape, is locked in on his fundamentals. That's a big-time player making big-time plays.
Catch made along the sideline, but he's short of the sticks. And he heads out of bounds after gaining a few yards. Getting set. Here's second down. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. Pass rush closing in.
Now, I'm shocked this guy is trying to get outside and make a play, Chris. You know what he's all about. Sit in the pocket, make a read, get the ball out of his hands. Here he's desperate, trying to make a play on the outside. Really not in his arsenal, as you see, and it backfires for a big loss.
Watch the spin move. I'll tackle him after a short game. A cautious call there on third and long. The defense will spend their second time out here to make some adjustments. And the Badgers will line up to punt it away. He's on to boot it away now. And the returner will be brought down. And the Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. And with time quickly fading here before halftime, wouldn't expect them to be too aggressive at this point. So they start the drive looking for some late fireworks here, less than 30 seconds before halftime. Here comes a first down pass attempt. And he floats this pass deep down the right side. And the pass is dropped. Would have been a big game, but he couldn't hold on.
Well, this quarterback and his receivers have got to get on the same page. They've got to find a rhythm if they want to move the ball down the field.
So second down after the incompletion. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. No connection there. The pass is incomplete. So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. Third and long. Dropping back. We're going to throw for the first down. Looking to make a play deep downfield. Pass hauled in inside the 15. Touchdown, Georgia. Just ran away from the defense.
What a well-designed play here by this offense to get the ball to the gifted tight end. Of course, he's got the size, but here he shows you the speed that he has in outrunning the secondary into the end zone for a big touchdown.
Return starts from inside the 5. So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. And the running back takes the handoff. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. Minuta's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
Thanks, Chris. The magnitude and intensity of these playoff matchups is always something special to be a part of. And let's be honest, the story of that first half has been the play of that dude under center. Talk about having complete control of that offense. Cool, calm, and collected in that pocket. He's delivered one throw after another with precision and zip. He's checked down. He's hit on a deep ball. All in all, a very impressive first half.
The Dogs will kick it off to begin the second half. And he takes this from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 20, trying to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. And here comes the Badgers offense back out on the field. Three guys up front lined up. It's first down. We get the second half started with a running play. It's a 2-yard gain. 2nd and 8 coming up. And the Badgers come to the line in the hurry up. Caught in the backfield. It's Hall. They bring him down, but the drive has now reached the 35. The offense going with the hurry up.
Boy, nice throw here by this Wisconsin quarterback. Good route by the receiver and a first down for the Badgers. And when Wisconsin can throw the football to complement their run.
Oh, and he's in the clear now. It's a foot race. And they'll bring him down, but this offense creates a huge chunk play. And the Badgers lining up here on 1st and 10. From the shotgun, handoff inside. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Offense cranking up the tempo now. No huddle. Second down, we're going to throw it. Receiver makes the grab. He's tackled, but down at the 9-yard line. Defense getting pushed around. Offense facing a 3rd down now. They can still get a first down without scoring. Going to pick up the 3rd and short through the air. Oh, it's picked off. What a play. Past the 50. He's past the 30. The 10. Touchdown, Dogs. Wow, what a play. A defensive score. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. Looks like the returner will try and field this one. And they've got the returner corralled. And the Wisconsin offense is back out on the field. Let's see if they can bounce back from that costly mistake last time, a pick 6. Handoff to the right side. It's a 1-yard gain. 2nd and 9 coming up. Here comes the up-tempo offense. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Grab behind the line. It's Hall. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion. Urgency now for the offense. They'd hate to come up empty on this drive, down multiple scores. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. They bring him down, but not before he gains first down yardage. Offense in hurry-up mode.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut into this lead.
They stop out at the 42. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield. On first down, they'll keep their running game churning. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. And the Badgers come up to the line to crank the tempo up here.
Chris, I'll be really honest with you. I don't know why they continue to try to run the football. I'm all about balance. I'm all about trying to make sure defense has to defend the run and the throw. But at this point in the game, they haven't been able to run the ball. They're going to have to go through the air if they're going to come back and take the lead in this game at some point.
That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now. The Badgers bring their punt team onto the field. Looking to flip the field here. Running it back, it's White. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. The power powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. This has been a dominant performance so far, up double digits at the break, building on the lead here in the second half. They'll stop at the 34. That will be a first down. The running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. And in first down, they go right back to him. And the broken tackle there produces a solid gain.
I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice gain like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave them a chance at a really nice gain.
We'll look to throw it here on second down. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. They stop it with 47, but that's enough for a first down. A new set of downs after that completion. On first and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Lets it go. Catch made, a lot of space now. They bring him down, but not before an explosive play through this offense through the air. The offense is clicking, and the defense just searching for answers now. Looking for some space. It's Johnson. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
Nothing better than an offense on first down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of it.
All right, second down and goal now for this offense. Looking to the end zone. Intercepted in the end zone. Open. The defensive penalty is declined. Offense very happy to take the result of that play. Two backs now flanking the quarterback. Keeping it on the ground here. And he's wrapped up short of the marker there as the time runs down here in the third quarter. Well, Kirk, it's Georgia on top so far. We played 3 quarters with a chance to stay alive for the national championship. Let's check out the game summary here so far. So one final quarter to play. It's going to take a lot to turn this game around, but strange things do happen in college football. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. Quarterback drops back. They're going to test the secondary. Catch made over the middle. Tackle made after a solid gain. They'll spot the ball at the 31. And the Badgers looking to use the up-tempo offense here.
Finally, good for them. They come up with a big play like this. Let's face it, offense has been at a premium for these guys. You wonder where plays like this have been all game long.
Here's a wide-open receiver, complete. Tackle made after a big gain. And the Badgers have first and 10 here.
Now the offense is taking advantage of the defense kind of sitting back with this lead. That's back-to-back plays of big yards. You know, it's a bend but don't break mentality from this defense, but they might want to reevaluate because this offense is moving the ball too quickly down the field.
Offense getting set. It's second down. Got a man down the middle. And the gain just good enough for a first down. Offense operating at high tempo now, no huddle.
Well, we saw a lot of this in the first half. They go right back to him again, and we can see the second half, that same trend continues.
And the junior gets home, making a sack there. This offense faces a second and 15. The O-line needs to regroup.
Chris, I'm really surprised by the way this game has turned out. That's another sack by this defense. They've done such a great job of preparing a plan to get ready for one of the top quarterbacks in the country. They've kept him out of sync, applied pressure, and a big part of the reason they're enjoying this lead right now.
They're going to throw for it on third and short. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. And they've got him at the 4, but a big gain in that catch and run. And the Badgers looking to punch it in here. It's first and goal. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Looking for 6. And he's got it. Touchdown, Wisconsin.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
I believe they're going to line up here and go for the onside kick. And looks like the hands team were able to recover the football. And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. They had some good things going in the last drive, but it ended suddenly with the pick. Let's see what they can do here. First down here for this offense. And they'll work the clock here by keeping it on the ground.
Chris, good job here on that stop, but remember the ball is inbounds and the clock keeps moving here late in the game and you're trailing. As a defense, got to start thinking about utilizing those timeouts. You got all three to use. What point are you going to start putting those into play?
And he's brought down, but not before he gets first down yardage. First down here, time for one more play before the clock stops for the 2-minute warning. And that's the 2-minute warning as this offense tries to work the clock, getting closer now to an impressive victory. Oh, and he breaks free. It's a foot race. And they stop him just short of the end zone. The offense set up with a first and goal now. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Second down and goal. Trying for the touchdown, they'll test the left side. He's going to lose yardage here. The defense pursues and forces him out of bounds.
That is the absolute worst thing to do right now in this situation. Working with the lead, you stop the clock and you lose yardage. That's not a recipe for success late in the game. You've got to be able to find...
And it's caught. Touchdown, Bulldogs. They'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. Extra point up and good. A 3-touchdown lead now here in the final quarter. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback. They'll start at the 25. And the Wisconsin offense back out on the field. Well, this has been a disappointment. They've had their doors blown off here, just playing for pride at this point. It's an out route. The catch made. Runner scoots out of bounds after gaining decent yards. First down and 10 now. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Oh, they've got him for a sack. A big play made by the junior. The clock is still running. They got to get set quickly. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. He's got an open man downfield, and it's caught. A big play moves the ball across midfield, the opponent's 43. And now the timeout is called by the defense. They've got some things to work out here. And the Badgers with first and 10 here. Here's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Catch made on the out route. Then he'll run out of bounds after picking up a few yards on the play.
Chris, now that we're in the final couple minutes of this game, it's a good time to just kind of step back and appreciate the job this defense has done throughout the entire game. They've applied pressure. They've been physical at the line of scrimmage. Good job in space, and a big part of the reason that they have such a big lead today.
He'll try a pass here. That pass is caught. Defense makes the stop very close to a first down. And the Badgers looking to run some tempo here. On the third and short, they'll try to throw for it. Cannot connect. Incomplete, and now fourth down.
Boy, this offense has really struggled today, Chris, when it comes to throwing the football. They have dug themselves a huge hole. They're not going to have any chance of coming back. And I think one thing about this is you wonder where you go from here. You're hoping to make a play or two to give yourself a belief that things can get better, but it's just been a disastrous day for the offense.
That's an important first down on that running play. Now he just comes up and spikes it to stop the clock.
It's second down.
Now this is the 8th play on this drive. Looking to pass here on second down. Got him for a sack. A big play made by one of the senior leaders of this defense. And the coach quickly calls timeout after the play, trying to hold on to as much time as possible. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Pressure comes, and once again, no escape. Check out this decision. They're going to go for it on fourth and very long. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. Looking for a deep completion. Touchdown, Badgers. This quarterback on fire today.
This is when having an accurate quarterback is so important. Fourth down, critical situation. He puts that ball right on his receiver. What I love to see is he not only picks up that first down, but he's got the speed and the awareness to take it to the end zone for the touchdown.
Looks like they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. And the hands team able to make the crucial recovery. And the Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. Not much the defense can do here. Time to just kneel down and take the victory home. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Gives it to the back. And they tackle him, but a nice pickup on that running play.
Man, you know, the back gets a lot of the attention here. I mean, he's a good back. I love to see that offensive line win the battle of the line of scrimmage.
Football comes out. Looks like the offense able to recover it there. Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger. The challenges will continue going forward.
Yeah, more and more pressure will grow as this team continues to win football games. But you and I have been around this team all year long. So impressed with the emotions and how they're able to contain themselves, stay focused on the task at hand. They did that again today. They advance. Cannot wait to watch and see what they can do next week.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.